Beach Office 365 coming in hot today, folks. I got something for you. Please stick around for this. You're gonna love it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Also hit that like button. It will really help get this out to more people. If you're bullish on drip, believe me, you want that to happen because I have got something special. This is huge. I'm serious. Big time. This is massively big. I'm not kidding. All right, look, I sat down today with someone that some of you actually may know. I don't know what classifies as a drip whale, but I know 100% of his salary comes from drip. So he's been with drip since the beginning. He is my grand buddy, right? So the person that signed up under him, I signed up with that person. Anyway, amazing guy, DeCrypto. He's got a YouTube channel. I have a link for it in mind. We sat down today to do his show, which should be coming out tomorrow, but I wanted to give you the little sneak peek of a little gem that he dropped on me. Now, he has been with the Drip Project since the beginning. He's followed Forex. He knows a thing or two. Let's just quickly take a look over at the Faucet and let me show you what he said. So the show that we did, we talked about all different types of stuff. Like we talked about stuff outside of crypto. I mean, it was really just a great conversation. I really enjoyed getting to know him better. He and I, you know, we message each other quite often in Telegram, but it was great to actually kind of have like a face-to-face conversation. But we did talk a bit about drip. We also, he also asked me about any other projects that I like. And as you guys know, yesterday I did a video on Furio, which, by the way, if you look at the chart, this thing is just pumping. Now, before you guys tune off, this is about drip, so just stick with me here. Look at this thing, man. Like, I've never seen like a project just kind of do one of these. And then, I mean, this thing is just rocking. I aped in at the 619 mark, and I even bought a little bit more last night when I was at, I want to say close to 9. I don't have a huge position in this, but we were talking about this. And one of the things I said in yesterday's video about Furio is that what's possibly causing a chart pattern like this, where you have the initial pump, right? When the project launches, you always get a pump, and then you start getting profit taking, which usually leads to some type of dump. But we didn't see that here. Instead, it was this slow, kind of very gradual fade before another pump. You know, fade a little bit maybe, and then curling, pump. So the tokenomics and the way that the mechanics work of Furio is quite interesting, because there's a lot of different things that you need to do in terms of how you claim versus compounding, right? So it rewards good behavior and it will penalize you for bad behavior. So you can earn up to, so this thing earns, you know, as high as 2.5% daily to 0.5% daily, depending on what you do. All right, so we're looking at this. By the way, if you want to get into Furio, my link's down below. Would love to have you on my team, but that's not why we're here. We're talking about drip for a moment here. So he drops this gem on me. DeCrypto says that he's got a prediction and he thinks it's going to be big. So as some of you know, that the Faucet, the original Faucet, will always remain intact. I mean, this thing always works. I've never had an issue with it. The buttons always work. Everything, I get paid on time. Everything's great. Okay. Forex has even said he would never change that. But what he did say is that he was going to add a layer to it, that if you want to participate in it, you can. You don't have to. But basically, DeCrypto said, and imagine this. Imagine if you could earn 2% on the Faucet. What about 2.5% on the Faucet? I've talked about how stake protocol, we come over to my stake pro. I started with like 350 stake tokens. But because this thing's 3%, I mean, it's blasted off in terms of the amount. I got 1,200. It really makes a difference, the compound effect, just when you go up a percent. I thought that that's very likely that it could have something like that. That would make a lot of sense. And again, you can continue to just earn the 1%, but if you want to, participate on this new layer, which will reward people that are compounding, and not claiming every day. In Furio, if you claim every day, you're immediately down to 0.5 and you can't ever come back up. If you go 7 days in a row of claiming, you're kind of like in the doghouse. I think that his prediction, I think there's going to be a version probably like that, and that could be huge for drip. You know, there's still going to be people that are going to just kind of drain the system at the 1% a day, and that's their right to do. But this will create an incentive for a lot of people to start compounding more than they're claiming to get the higher percentage to build a bigger bag. Plus, as new people come on, they're going to be more incentivized to compound. So, and speaking of stake, guys, those of you that have jumped in real quick, we look at the chart, you know, it's been coming down off of its initial, you know, hype, because it really pumped hard. And so we've been watching it come down, and then I started covering it again because it looks, you know, like right around here, because it looks like it kind of found its bottom, right? It's just been going sideways for a good like 7 days. And then yesterday we had this huge surge of volume come in. I think that, you know, macro, you know, again, these protocols are new. They have not stood the test of time yet. They're risky. Make sure that if you are getting in any of these, not only are you using risk capital, but that you have a strategy to get your money out, okay? So this area right here is a, you know, that's a pretty, if it can hold this, right? This would be a great, you know, entry point to build a position, because I'm thinking that we are going to potentially see, you know, another pump at some point. We may not get up here, but I think we're going to get something, you know, and who knows where this thing is going to go. So a lot of exciting things are happening. I know right now drip is just kind of like, doesn't even want to participate in the positivity of the market, which, by the way, I need to do a video on. I know the market has been looking good and it's doing a lot of what I've kind of been saying. I thought we'd see a pump potentially either to 25 or 28, but I do think we have some more pain to endure. So I'll cover that just as kind of general on my next video. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know what you think some of the new features we are going to see in the drip network. Let me know if you got into Furio. Let me know what you think of stake. Let me know what you think of the kind of hair day I'm having today. You know, it's a little off. It looked better this morning, you know, but I've definitely cleaned up well. So again, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.